Identify those risks and keep it quiet and write a little note for public. Let me make one.
What's on, guys? So right now I'm currently stood in my kitchen completely naked, but luckily there's like no neighbours at the back of the house, so no one can see me. Gonna be no dick pics on the internet, so all good. And it's 8:30, it's a Friday. I got a super busy day today, super rushed, getting picked up in about 15 minutes to go to a gym because I don't have a car. Just dropped the breakfast on the floor and ate it anyway because I'm a fucking savage. What I had was peanut butter, 30 grams, and I had this like Dr. Zach's high protein bread. 30 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs, and I don't know how many calories it is, but it's just super quick, super easy when you're in a rush. About to go and hit back. I'm gonna eat one of these first MOFIT salted high protein toffee pretzel bar. Because I've been in such a rush, I'm just kind of eating like quick before I train, hit a back session, and then I'll be doing a full day of eating. So throwing it back to 2015, full day of eating is going down. I've got to go from Bude to London, which is about 4 hours. Got to train first, got to do a load of other stuff first, and then I got a pretty cool week. Next level. Mummy has to drive me to a gym because I haven't got a car. I'll see you at 3, okay?
Yeah.
See you later.
Love you.
Love you. Bye. Alright, so to hit a back hypertrophy session from week 8. Oh my god, like. Oh, dude. Sweet. Right, so I'm hitting pull with Connor. Last time I trained with this guy, he smashed out my front teeth by slapping me on the back, and I like fell forwards into the squat bar. But he's like, shh. This guy's like a real life troll like me, but kind of like 100,000 times worse.
Well,
so
what about the story about when I made you believe I was gay?
Oh yeah, he made me believe he's gay, and I thought he was in love with me. But that's for another time. This guy right here is like my first actual training partner that I ever trained with. I was like, dude, you like the first ever games that I made were kind of like it was on you. Like what?
We believe in old school type of training, man. You know,
when you
getting the good source natural protein,
good injection of tren into the.
Music is my life. I hear it all the time. Gotta keep my life, my world real, real. My inspiration, my love real, real. Yes, I'm feeling your love. Let's keep it musical. Go back and reset the pop, make music physical. Yes, I'm feeling your love. Let's keep it musical. Go back and reset the pop, make music physical. You can't play it. You can't play it. It ain't got no limit. Holding you higher. You can't play it. You can't play it. Holding you higher. Special question.
Gonna have a post-workout meal. I'm using salted caramel, BPI protein, gonna have that bit of milk, gonna have that of Rice Krispies, and then that's gonna be my post-workout meal, probably about 80 grams of those. Post-workout, I don't have like a lot of fats in my food. What I'll do is I'll have a carby meal and a meal with protein. I'll have a lot of fat before I train, not too many carbs before I train. I basically time my carbohydrates around training. Milk's kind of like a waste of calories. So I mix milk and water, 200 mils of milk, 1 scoop of salted caramel BPI protein, some stevia drops, add a bit of ice, blend. That take, like, I just want to drink this whole thing without putting in Rice Krispies, man. BPI salted caramel and the strawberry ones are my favorite, and they are fucking incredible. I'm gonna give you a quick DL on my favorite protein bars, okay? In terms of taste, one of the best ever freaking favorite tasting ones is the Muscle High Protein Toffee Pretzel Bar. Other favorites in terms of macros has to be this PhD like Diet Whey bar. I don't really like mocha stuff, but they were so good I ate all of the other flavors before I showed you guys them. Carb Killers used to be my favorite. They're really good, but these are definitely better. 50 grams of sweet and salty popcorn. Like, popcorn is actually really good in terms of macros. Not really calorie dense. It tastes good. It's sweet. A really important thing to do is meal prep. Like, a lot of the time, including myself, when people fail is they like can't be asked to cook proper food, and then they just snack and they just eat shit all day and they're just constantly hungry and don't hit their macros. So I'm going away for probably about 5 days up to London. What I do is I basically get like a bulk load of meat, so a bulk load of beef, a bulk load of chicken, cook everything up together in one, saves washing up, saves time, and then eat it over the next 3 or 4 days. Right, so pretty much everything I've eaten now, I already know. I'll put MyFitnessPal on screen like now somewhere just to show you what I've kind of eaten so far. I'm getting some eggs in a minute, and then I'm gonna eat a little bit of this Oppo ice cream. And in the whole pot, there's like, I think it's like 300-400 calories. 500, 600, 700. They weigh basically 190 grams each if my math's right, which it probably isn't. Yeah, get all my bulk chicken from Muscle Food. Use my code, keep me fed, because I'm not been telling you guys enough and they're not very happy with me. Smash that on there. And then into the oven for about 30 minutes on like 180, 200 degrees. Right, 15 minutes, flip them. Mum gets here in 8 minutes. I've got to go and meet this guy in another town because I'm getting a lift to some strange guy off like a lift share thing like 4 hours away to London. I haven't got time to have my scrambled eggs and toast, so instead I'm just gonna grab one of these carb-free protein bars. So just proteins, fats, no carbs. Basically, normal people have to bring like normal clothes. I have to bring normal clothes, training shoes, and then like a whole bag full of camera kit. So this is not fun to get around. Low-key beast. Mum, wait. 1 minute, come here a sec.
What is it?
Wait, you've got something.
What is it?
You miring.
Huh?
You miring those veins.
Yeah, they're good.
Thanks. Mum, what is this crap? Put some wobs on. I'll supply the wobs. Don't you worry. Yeah. I'm going to London now, and basically what I'll do is I'll show you what I'll eat tomorrow as well. So I'll kind of show you what I eat when I travel / when I'm like a bit strapped for time. Thanks for the lift. Love you too. Drive safe, and I'll see you soon. Give me a shout when you're back, eh? Right, because I was low-key dying in the car and I couldn't wait to get, basically I was meant to have like chicken and broccoli. At like 5 o'clock I was like starving hungry, so I just ate the chicken on its own, didn't cook any broccoli, and then I had like 50 calories left, so I just remembered I didn't have the broccoli, and then that's left enough calories for some Muscle Food like beef jerky biltong stuff. So gonna have that now, get my proteins up, and then that's gonna put me pretty much bang on in terms of calories.
I'm so hungry. Stop it!
I'm about to train with Josh Bridgman. If you remember the competition that I did ages ago, if you're an OG subscriber, he was actually one of the judges in that. Yeah, macros for today are the same as yesterday. 2,500 calories, 250 grams of carbs, 70 grams of fat, and 220 proteins. Gonna train in about 2 hours time. Basically go have a meal with protein, carbs, and fats. Not like loads of carbs, a little bit of carbs, quite a lot of protein, quite a lot of fats. So eggs and bread. That is not an optimal amount of eggs or an optimal amount of food. That kind of makes me sad. But meal number 1. Seeing as that's such a pathetic meal, I'm gonna have some rice cakes and PB before I train. We got 8 grams in each. Right, macros for that meal I'm gonna put on screen now. Got about an hour to get changed, to go do some shit, and then gonna head off to Physique Warehouse, I think it's called, to meet Josh. Big chest session. We got some like sneaky extra carbs in before I train. I'm training with Josh and don't want to be like flat, so gonna strategically add some more glycogen and fill up a little bit more than usual. Oh man, that is fucking incredible. Right, what has he got me? Oh, has he got this like new DMA?
It's like the new...
So it's gonna be the same as DMA, but it's like very slightly different. Bro, I should have brought you Edge of Insanity, man. I've been killing people with that.
It's like the fake DMA.
It's like DMHA.
Dude, it says 125 milligrams. Is it like as strong as DMA?
How much you have in DMA?
Like Blackstone Labs Dust Extreme has 75 milligrams in. That's fucking crazy. This is 120 of normal DMA.
Well, there's...
It's weaker. I might go, how much do you normally have?
1 scoop, or just over.
Oh!
Yeah. It's when it dusts up in your mouth.
Right, imagine someone shredded, then imagine someone like
even more shredded, then imagine someone disgustingly shredded, then like one level up from that. This is what this guy is currently at. So I'm training with Josh, gonna hit his chest workout. Literally just gonna do what he's doing. He's on prep, so I'm gonna keep it raw, but it's gonna be like fairly intense. He said we're not going too heavy, so it's more about
low volume, high intensity, high frequency. So the idea is we hit things on a very frequent basis because as natural athletes, we're trying to elicit muscle response, and that is best through frequency. If you're doing more frequency, you've got to hold back on the volume, so a little bit low volume, but because of that, intensity goes up to the roof. Failures.
Sweet! So we're gonna build up to a top set.
Yeah.
And the top set is gonna be between 5 and 9. Once we're warm, we don't need to worry about warming up. We'll go to sessions.
how do you go with this?
I'll probably do another 20 on top, or maybe another 10.
You're a strong motherfucker as well, man.
Hey.
You're shredded and strong.
That's what it's all about.
Just remember, if anyone's stronger than you, they're not natural. So although Josh claims natural, he's stronger than me. Therefore, he cannot be natural. Josh is saying 5 to 8 on these, and he's hitting like a real slow negative. And we'll start, this hits incline, so it's upper chest. Nice. Bro. Final set on that almost to all-out failure, and then we're on some shoulder press, funky CrossFit machine. That form, man. This is gonna be one of those sessions where like I see how someone trains and I change the way I train very slightly because of the sesh. There you go, man, nice. Yeah. Ooh. Easy. Let's go, perfect form. Use the muscle, feel the movement. Yeah, good, come on. Failure, let's hit it. Come on, push. Yes, good, good, come on. Good, it's still there. Come on. There it is. Great set. Yeah. I'm quite liking this because the way Josh trains is rather than doing like 3 exercises with loads of sets, he does kind of similar to what I do in the sense that he does like less sets, more exercises. So everything's 2. Doing 2 on flies right now. Nice. I've got one. Oh, that's really bad. I'm trying not to wear Gymshark in every single video. So the only alternative is this homemade cut-off, which is like,
I thought I was going to be conservative today.
it's terrible. Yeah, strong, come on. Form's there. Squeeze. Feeling a bit lighter on that. Bro, it's madness. I thought me like moving 18s was juicy. And then this guy's moving what? 27. Oh. Easy, Josh. Good, come on. Keep moving. Yeah, good. One more. Strong. So according to Mr. Bridgman, this is flat press. We're meant to be doing every set till failure. Like I've just been doing the first set till failure. Nice. Squeeze. Yeah, come on, come on.
Yeah. Good set.
Now we're hitting some triceps. I'm gonna say, I guess, is it gonna be 2 sets? Who fucking knows? 2 tricep exercises. Mr. Bridgman is going to failure. Yo, man. We've got the most juiciest lighting here, like.
Sorry.
If you guys notice as well, it's been 1 week and the fat nipples, aka the gyno's gone. It definitely got it surgically removed. Like lean back, like make all your veins pop. Bruh, what the fuck is that? That's nasty.
It actually is pretty gross.
It's cool though. No, I think like if you're not into lifting, you saw like, it'd be like, oh, that's disgusting. But if you lifted for a while, it becomes like normal. Like it doesn't become it just becomes like impressive. This is where I'm like deceptively shredded. Like, see me doing lat raises, I might have a few shoulder striations, so does Josh. And then turn around, dude. Let me pinch that. Right, what is that? That's like a centimeter if that. I've got like a good inch, man. A good inch. That was a juicy ass chest session of Mr. Bridgman. Very different to how I normally train. It's just so good like adopting someone else's principles for a sesh. But I'll put this guy down in the bio below. So freaking underrated. Like so underrated. It's just a matter of time, honestly. Can we go show the girl in the car because she thinks you're disgusting? Millie, look, I brought the disgusting abs guy to show you.
Alright.
Show your disgusting abs. Thanks. Cheers. Right, we've got some sushi post-workout, like keeping fats. I keep fats like relatively low, carbs are kind of like fairly high. Then ching teriyaki rice, and then these bean things. We're having 2 of these, basically all carbs. I really need to sort out my caffeine addiction. Wow, that's got 5 grams of protein in. So in terms of like protein to bring with me, these muscle food protein oats are really good when you need proteins and carbs like post-workout. I'll probably have that tomorrow. Biltong, like it's basically just protein. The hardest thing and most expensive thing when you're like traveling and stuff is getting your protein intake in. And then we've got those carb killer bars and one of these PhD diet bars as well. So I'm probably gonna have one of those now. Proteins, fats, no carbs, and then I'll have like another meal in a bit. This is not the place to be walking in your brand new NMD triple blacks.
I still have to get chickens from
Sketchy.
cool,
I'll put my macros on screen now. As you can see, they look like this, and that's after I've added everything in that I'm gonna eat tonight. So I'm gonna have a packet of muscle food biltong, just with protein, no carbs, and then like I'm literally kind of done with carbs for today. So I'm gonna have some chicken and broccoli later. The chicken that I brought with me, gonna have one of those chicken breasts, cook a bit of broccoli, 1 pack of muscle food biltong, just protein, and then 2 scoops of protein shake as well. And then that'll put me on around 214 grams of protein, 247 grams of carbs, and 70 grams of fats. If you look, you'll see that I'm slightly over on the calories, but that's just because it hasn't like added up properly with MyFitnessPal, so it isn't actually right. So I just go by the macros normally. A little bit under in protein, but I'm normally over in protein anyway, and like going under 1 day is really not gonna matter. Basically, that's everything I ate over the 2 days anyway. Like I said, I'm just gonna do cardio tomorrow, so I'm gonna have a low carb day, just because carbs are energy. When you're not training, you don't need as much energy. 150 carbs, 220 protein, and 80 fats. Fats go slightly higher because I'm not spiking my insulin. Let me know what you want to see in the next video. I may or may not be working on like a sick power building program, like a 40-page ebook. So that'll be maybe if I'm working on that. More details to come. That it's gonna be out before Christmas, so keep your eyes open for that. And as always, guys, keep killing it. Cheers. I want to do the splits.
Come on. Do it sideways, it's easier. Like spin.
Can you do the splits?
You used to be able to.
I always want to